You know, there's no bigger trap, I think, when you're in benzo recovery than to read something or see something on the internet in somebody's experience that maybe is similar to yours, and you draw some kind of conclusion that whatever their story is, therefore that must be your story. If it took them 2 years to heal or 4 years to heal, then likely it will take you 2 to 4 years to heal. And although, you know, we look for references, you know, and we can see things that are similar. You can certainly see someone who's on a similar dose as you on a similar benzo, and you know, very similar conditions, and maybe your ride will look similar to them. On the other hand, maybe it won't. There's no guarantee that, you know, there's no cookie cutter 1, 2, 3 step to recovery. There's no one pattern fits all for what benzo, you know, withdrawal looks like. I always say it, I've seen people who were on a very small dose for a short period of time, they come off of it, and it just wrecks them. It takes them a year or two to heal, you know, off of something that's just, the doctor says, look, you've been on it for 2 weeks, you know, jump off of it. On the other hand, I've seen people that were on it for 20 years, and they tell stories about just kind of stopping one day, and they didn't have all these crazy experiences. So when you look at benzo, you have to look at the big picture of it, you know, and of course we're sort of have to look at the bell curve, you know, the center of all those experiences, which most of us that come off of it have something. I think that's safe to be said. So you know, it's okay to say, maybe I'll have something, maybe I won't, but I don't know how bad it will be. I don't know how long it will be. And more importantly, I won't create this idea that, okay, I thought I would be better in 6 months. And then 6 months comes and goes, and you're not better. And you start to panic, you know, you go, oh my God, now this is an indication that it's taken me longer to heal. That must be because I'm damaged. I'm not going to heal fully. So, you know, you start drawing these wrong comparisons. So you really have to get it through your head, as hard as it is, that you don't know what your recovery is going to look like. And no one can tell you. I mean, I try my best to advise people. I can kind of give it a guess, but it's a loose guess. And I can tell you if you're exercising, if you're getting, you know, the right diet, if you're doing your exposure, if you're doing the right things, and you're really engaging in your healing and you're really doing the self-work, then yeah, chances are you're going to have a faster time in recovery. That much I've seen time and time again. So I really believe in that. But that said, you have to do all the heavy lifting. And even then, who knows? You know, I can't tell you 6 months and you're better. Maybe not. So the point of this video is, what I want to tell you is, you know, all those experiences that you read, that is their experience. That's not yours. And so you have to really be mindful to remember that, really. I mean, to just look at it and reaffirm yourself every day that that's not my experience. Because I'm telling you, if you don't, you can create a kind of almost a self-fulfilling prophecy where you were almost certain you weren't going to be healed by 6 months, like so-and-so or John Doe or Jane Doe, and then you're not. And then you reconfirm in your head that, you know, look, that must be because I'm damaged and that I won't be able to heal. And of course, you don't know that's the case. But I think for a lot of us, that negative belief, that belief that we can't heal is just enough to keep us pinned down. And so we have to rise through that. We have to have almost a delusional sense of optimism. I mean, I call it like a delusional faith that you need. Yeah, this is the time for that. Believe in your recovery. Don't compare yourself to other people. And remember, their experience is not your experience. If so-and-so went through this, that doesn't mean you're going to go through that. If you are on these forums or talking to these people who are swearing they're never going to heal, that's them, that's not you. So repeat after me. Their experiences are not my experience. Their experience is not my experience.